All right, so lots of changes out there with the National Association of Realtors and the agreement between the Department of Justice. People are asking questions about things like seller assist. How you doing? This is Mike Evans from the Choice Realty Group at Keller Williams, the real estate company, and Nick Christy from CMG Home Loans is joining with me today to talk a little bit more about seller assist and how that can help in the sales process. Morning, Nick.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So let's go a little bit over seller assist. What is it, and how is it important?
All right. So let's start with something that a lot of people that haven't bought a home don't know. When you buy a home, you have two costs. You have your down payment and you have your closing costs. A lot of people save up enough to have a small down payment, maybe 3% or 3.5% down payment, but they're not knowing until they fill out a mortgage application that there's another 5% in Pennsylvania potentially of closing costs that they have to pay for. Now, this is where seller assist can help. So you always have to have your own down payment unless you're using a down payment assistance program. But to cover your closing costs, seller assist is for that. And you can ask. It's basically asking the seller to pay for your closing costs. So let's just go with FHA financing. If you're using an FHA loan, you can ask for up to 6% of seller assist. Now, this will absolutely always cover your closing costs, which is amazing. So let's say you're buying a $300,000 house and you ask for 6% seller assist, that is $18,000. Now when you offer 300,000, remember, you are not offering 300,000, you are offering 282. That is the math behind it. So you have to factor that into your offers, because if you want to make a strong offer, know what you're really offering. But then you can use that $18,000 to pay for all your closing costs. So now, instead of your cash needed to close, which encumbers down payment and closing costs, now you just have your 3% or 3.5% down payment for FHA, roughly 10,500. Don't know if that number is accurate, but roughly $10,000 to close on a $300,000 house instead of 27,000. And then when you get into conventional loans, you can only get 3% seller assist unless you're putting a bigger down payment like 10 or 20%, but then defeats the purpose of seller assist sometimes. But you can ask for 3% seller assist on conventional loans with low down payment, cover half of your closing costs. And it's just if the market gets to a point where sellers need to help you, use it every time, even if you don't need it.
Yeah. So, good advice. Seller assist is an interesting thing too, because as we're heading into this, who's paying what as far as commission is concerned. That is a way to help buyers maybe cover a little bit of a portion of that.
Great point.
Yep.
Great point.
Yep. So, if you have any more questions like this, feel free to comment below. I'd love to answer those. And if you're looking to get a mortgage here, get out looking at properties, Nick is the guy, and we'll put his link below as well. Thank you so much for joining us, Nick.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.